I hope you all good folks had a grateful Thanksgiving as we did. During Thanksgiving, I put up a really good argument with my kids to have them stay another day or two so we could go hunting together. But our Rachel, being in third year in medical school at UR, and our son Joseph, staying another year at MIT to get his master's, well, let's just say I lost the argument, but I did get my rain check. And now I'm looking forward to Christmas because I know they will have at least 2 weeks with us. After Thanksgiving, it was pretty crazy and busy. We had to clean up everything. And then I had to butcher and process my deer that I harvested about 2 weeks ago. And my wife loves Christmassy feeling, so I had to finish my Christmas deco. And now I could go back out hunting with a clear conscience. And tomorrow is December 2nd, Saturday, and we have a sunrise at 7:11. So I will try to get to my tree stand by probably around 6:30, 6:25, somewhere there, and be ready. Well, I have one bad news. The new Thompson Center compass with the vortex scope, I just did a review about 2 weeks ago, and that thing was shooting half-inch group at 100 yards. I was thrilled with that. And after I came back from the range, I was cleaning my gun and I had it leaning against my gun safe, and somehow it slid down and fell on the scope. At that time I didn't think much of it, but I really want to make sure the scope wasn't whacked. So I took it out to the range today, and I also took my weatherby 7mm Magnum. I shot it again at 100 yards, and I can't even see a hole on the whole target. I don't know what happened. So I shot at the clay pigeon on the dirt, and my buddy tells me I'm hitting about 12-inch high and 4-inch left. And after I resighted in, at the end I was getting half-inch group again. So I'm happy with that. So I don't have any problem with the rifle. I'm just not sure with the vortex scope that I got. And I'm not taking any chance shooting at a deer with a weapon that I don't have full confidence on. So I'm just gonna take it to the range a couple of more times to make sure. So tomorrow I will be taking my Weatherby Vanguard Series 2 in 7mm Remington Magnum. I bought this when it first hit the market, and I'm telling you, I get half-inch group in most cases at 100 yards. So again, I went out to the range today and I was getting half-inch again. So I was really happy with it. And I will be doing my review on that rifle soon. Tomorrow morning we'll be going to a different stand. We just put that stand up this year, and this will be my first time hunting that stand. So I'm hoping I'll see something, but only problem with that stand is that I'm facing a sun. My hunting buddy Doug was on that tree about a month ago, and because the sun was hitting his face and he didn't have the proper mask on, he was getting busted by the deer every time. So hopefully I won't have the same problem tomorrow, and I will have the deer coming up from the creek from my right, and also deer coming in from the open field from my left behind. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope this hunt will end with a big bang, but in life you don't always get what you want. It is now 27 degrees in the morning, so it's a little nippy. I'm glad I dressed warm. See you on the tree stand. This is the new tree stand that I told you yesterday about. I don't have very far view, but I have about 100 yards. And down there is the creek. And that's where usually the deer comes up from the creek, that direction. Back there, you can see open field where the deer comes in. Crows are going crazy. They might have a dead deer somewhere there. Beautiful day, but no deer. I don't know about you, but whenever I have a lot of crows going crazy, and that usually means there's a dead deer somewhere, and I never had much luck. It is now 8:30 in the morning, and we have not seen a single deer. This is what happens after the rifle season starts.
the deers go nocturnal. Top of that, last night we had very bright moonlight. There might be another reason why they're not moving in the morning. My hunting buddy Doug, who's sitting about 400 yards from me, just shot something. I don't know if you could see this or not, but there's some deers moving now. He's going to the open field. He might come in here. See? Okay, I just made a mistake. That those did come in, and they were right there. And I made an amateur mistake, which I advised the viewer not to do a few weeks back. I moved. I was trying to position myself with a cell phone camera and my rifle. And she caught me. She caught my movement, and they all ran. Okay, I should wait a little bit longer, let them pass me, and then make my move when they weren't watching.
Well, I actually practice a lot shooting with my left, just in case the deer shows up on my right. And in most cases, when they do show up, I shoulder on my left shoulder and the hunt is over in a second. But today, I wanted to get the shot on film, so I was trying to find a way to shoulder my rifle on my right and trying to hold my selfie stick with my left hand. And I just made too many movements and it didn't work out, but I'm sure I'll get better in time.
Here's a rub. Congratulations, Doug. This is my colleague and my hunting buddy, Dr. Doug Yoon. And today was his day. Oh, that's kind of ugly sight, but that's what you get with hunting.
Well, when I see a dead deer, first of all, I am grateful. And secondly, I see this. My wife has been working all day to make this beautiful chili for us. And I want you to have the first pick. Go ahead, baby. Just look at that.
And you shot this guy around what?
Like just past 9 o'clock.
Little past 9 o'clock? And that was like the first day you seen, right?
Right. This is the only deer. Why not?
Right.
So I took it.
I mean, it's a spike buck, and the good thing about spike buck is they taste really good, and their body size is fairly big.
For Thanksgiving, my wife and Doug's wife had venison meal ready for kids to take back with them to college. We had jerky, we had stew, we had meatballs, and we pretty much used a lot of venison. So this week we're meat hunting, and when Doug saw that spike, I guess he just couldn't help himself.
It was so close and I hit low. So that's why
How close was he?
it was like a 10 yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
10 yard? Okay.
So close.
Okay.
So that's why I busted sternum.
Oh, you bust a sternum, okay. Now there's a medical term for you, sternum. This chest bone. Okay, show me the rifle that you use.
So it's weatherby 308.
Oh, that's beautiful stock.
Yes, I switched it with laminated stock.
Okay, so that's
308 caliber.
That's-
Newport scope.
all right. That is nice spike. And Doug and I have hunted together for past 12 years now,
Right.
and we have understanding when somebody harvests something, we split half. So nobody goes home empty-handed.
Right.
Half of that spike has my name on it. Thanks, Doug.
You're welcome, David.
And this is how we transport the deer. We cover it with tarp so that people won't see it and get offended. And my lovely wife has cafe latte ready for me. Okay, now I would never let deer inside of my car because they have ticks, and ticks have Lyme disease. Even though I have all my hunting clothes sprayed with tick repellent, I still like to have them in a separate plastic bag
as soon as I'm done processing my deer. And this way, there's no chance of ticks getting into my house. I met someone about 5 years ago who was permanently disabled and was on a wheelchair because of complication from a Lyme disease. So I don't take any chance. Okay, boys and girls, this is my favorite part of hunting. That is venison chili with cheddar cheese and a sour cream and my favorite beer. And I am going to enjoy it so much. And I owe it to my wife. Thank you, babe. She nodded. Just look at that. Wow. That was the best chili I ever had. My wife told me she changed a couple of recipes, but it was perfectly balanced. And because of that, I think I had one too many beer and maybe one too many glass of wine. But I am feeling super. Since we have the venison aging in the refrigerator, next week we'll be probably hunting for only buck. And I hope I could bring you the money shot, but we have to wait and see. But for now, I want you to thank God for what you had and enjoy your life with what you got. But mostly, stay safe. See ya.